Hey there, welcome back to my Pokemon Shield Surpriselocke. This is part 2, and I just, got a bunch of traded Pokemon, trained them up a little bit. So they're all higher leveled. Hamford is level 7. I meant to train everyone to level 7, but one thing I didn't remember until recently is that they are traded Pokemon, so they will gain XP much faster than normal, which is actually, that actually might be a huge problem, because I think that might make the game even more unbalanced, and I'm pretty sure it's not super balanced to begin with. I'll see what I can do to curb that. I'll try to avoid as many, if I'm starting to get over leveled, I'll start to avoid trainers and stuff like that, just so I can keep on par with the game. And then I'll go back and fight them later when I need them. But yeah, I'll try to, keep it as balanced as possible. I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, we get to go to the wild area now, and I said I'd make some rules for the wild area, and I think I kind of did. I'll get into it once I get there. Plus, the thing that I'll do will keep me going back to the wild area every time. So I'll do like some special rules for it. Because actually, the way the wild area does work is each area in the wild area counts as a separate encounter. So I can get like 8 encounters as soon as I get there, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, well, I'll explain it as soon as I get there when I can look at the map. I can't skip this cutscene. I appreciate that they let you skip cutscenes in the settings, but they don't let you just skip them. That's just kind of weird. Okay, so now that I'm here, well, the map's kind of spoiling it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into each area, and then once I beat a gym, I'll go back and get a second encounter. So I'll give myself 1 encounter in the wild area per gym. And obviously they'd all be in separate areas, so it will be legal. I'm just going to space it out for, fun's sake. So I don't think I can get any encounters in the meetup spot, which also counts as a separate area, apparently. First up is Rolling Fields. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 areas in the wild area. Okay, that's fine. So I'll do 2 encounters per gym. That way... Wait, so if I'll fight 2 here, and then... Yeah, I'll do 2 encounters per gym. That's how I'll do it. So, yeah, I'll get, like... I'll do the Rolling Fields, and then I'll do, Dappled Grove as my encounters. Yeah, that works. So I'll get 2 encounters in the wild area per gym. Every time I beat a gym, I'll come back here and catch 2 more Pokemon. That way I don't just get overloaded with Pokemon, because I think I can get like 10 right now, and I'm not gonna do that. I feel like having a slightly small team to choose from in the early game is like part of the early game experience, I guess. Alright, well, let's get catching. I have a little bit of exploring I do need to do, because there's like a couple of TMs I can pick up around here, and so I do want to grab those too. One other thing, I'm not going to use the remote box, like if I can go into here and access the box from anywhere. I'm only going to use this to give myself trades. I'm not going to use it to deposit team members or to withdraw team members, if that makes sense, because I can put Pokemon in there to, just so I can, wonder trade them while I'm walking around here. I think, so what I'm going to do is instead of just catching a Pokemon in each area, I'm going to do a raid battle. I think that makes it a bit more interesting. That way I can do like 2 raid battles per gym, and I'll actually have raid battles as part of my story encounter thing, and I have to beat them to get the encounter. That works. So if I lose a raid battle, I lose the encounter. That's how I'm gonna do it. That way there's like stakes. I have to earn them. That works for me. I didn't want to encounter a Pokemon in the tree, because that would count as my encounter. I just want to do a raid battle. I hope there's a raid battle in this area, because sometimes not all of these are activated. Should I even count the random wild encounters? I think I should just do raid battles. I think just doing like a raid battle would work, but I don't know. I'm still gonna avoid the encounters because I'm not sure if I want to make it work like that. There's one. Okay, I hope this is still in rolling fields. Okay, yeah, that's how I'll work it, because I feel like... No, it doesn't matter. I'll just battle it if I see it. I'm not gonna look at the Pokemon, because I can obviously tell what Pokemon it is when I do the raid battle. I'm not gonna look at the Pokemon and go, oh, this might be too hard, I'm not gonna do it. As soon as I walk up to a den and click A, that's the encounter, that's the, raid battle that I have to do. And the TM for Tail Slap is hidden behind this log. I was gonna show it, but apparently the camera wants to look at those flowers instead. Okay, let's see. I just want to teach someone a Tail Slap before I start. No one can learn Tail Slap. These guys can learn Swift. Swift is... okay, I don't think Dreepy needs it, though. I think I'll give it to Wooloo. Or not Wooloo. Funky. Oh, right, I gave them names. I forgot to mention that. I gave them some names. Because I was able to. Yeah, obviously, if you can't... If the Pokemon came with no name, then you're allowed to name it. That's actually a great feature. I'm glad that's a thing, because it lets me name some of my Pokemon that normally wouldn't have any, since they're traded. It's a great addition. So yeah, Hamford's the Dreepy. I actually didn't change the Wooloo's name, because it was already named Wally, which I'm fine with. I actually was gonna keep it as Wally anyways. And I named Grookey Funky for Funky Kong. Alright, so let me just go straight into this raid. Yeah, this is gonna be my first encounter. It's an Axew. Okay, well, I'm not gonna use Dreepy because he probably actually has a Dragon-type move and I don't, so I'm gonna use Wooloo because Wooloo's the tankiest. Well, I don't have Fluffy, but I'm gonna go with Wooloo anyways because I feel like if Wooloo dies, I'm the least sad. Because these have real stakes, I feel, so. I feel like if I lose, then my Pokemon dies. Because, I mean, you can't avoid having your Pokemon faint in some of the higher level raids, so I don't think just having them faint once would really count as a death. I feel like if you lose the raid battle, though, then that's the death. So, if Wooloo faints during this raid battle, it doesn't necessarily count, but if 4 Pokemon faint during this whole battle, and I lose the raid battle, I don't get an encounter, and I'll lose Wooloo. Yeah, that seems like fair. Because, I mean, there's no way to avoid not dying sometimes. I have to put that in, because sometimes they just one-shot you for fun. Alright, so your allies don't really Dynamax. I'm just going to Dynamax first turn, because why not? Oh, special defense. My entire team is physical, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go for Max Strike. We'll keep lowering its speed and also just get some damage off. My allies aren't going to Dynamax anyways, because they're AI, so I might as well just do it. Because if you don't do it first turn, you have to wait a little bit to do it, and I might as well just get it off. Like how much larger Wooloo is than Axew right now. Yeah, that's what I mean. By the by them one-shotting you, and I Dynamax too. There was nothing I could do about that. So yeah, that it feigning right there doesn't necessarily count. But if my allies lose this battle, then well, Wooloo's dead. It looks like they're gonna lose because I feel like this Axew is really strong. Let's cheer on. Because that's all we can do since Wooloo just got obliterated. I'm probably not high enough level to do this. I think I should come back later if Wooloo dies. I'm not going to risk my other 2 Pokemon. I'll just come back slightly later to one of the higher level, like before the first gym, and I'll get the second encounter later. There we go. I'm gonna copycat it. No, I can't. Never mind. It's because I've only been on the field for 1 turn, so I don't. There's nothing to copycat yet. That's 2 Pokemon dead. Wow. Yeah. If you lose 4 Pokemon during the raid battle, then the raid battle's over. Which I think might happen because we haven't even half health this thing. And yeah, it's poison, but Poison on raid battle Pokemon wears off after a certain amount of time, I think. Or, well, status conditions in general do. I think once it gets below half, it, like, cleanses it. I was hoping it would use Slash so I could copycat it. Alright, Wooloo having Fluffy wouldn't even matter, because it nullifies abilities. Yeah, just cleanse the poison. Hopefully Quillfish gets another chance to poison it. Snorlax is finally back. We might be able to do this. We still have 2 Pokemon left that can die, and it's going for False Swipe instead of actually killing us, so that's a good shot. Just poison it, please. I think this Axew is probably way too nice Giga Impact. Well, it's useless for the next turn, which is actually pretty bad. I wish it didn't do that. It would have been better if it had, like, Body Slam or something. Okay, that's 3 Pokemon dead. I have one more shot at this before this might be over. I was hoping he'd kill Snorlax. Killing Snorlax would actually be better for us, since he can't even move this turn. Poison. We're so close. Okay, the problem is, he could definitely just kill Quillfish this turn, and then it'd be over. So, hopefully he doesn't. Kill someone else. Hit. No, okay, that's me. I'm dead. Yeah, well, that's it. We lost the raid battle. Okay, well, there goes my Wooloo. I definitely wasn't really ready for this. I should have checked the level. I thought it would be easier since this is early game, but I was wrong. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, not really, but... Wally is dead. There's the first death. Negligence, really. I shouldn't have done the raid battle, but hey, it's a learning experience, I guess. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any more raid battles right now. I'm still gonna do this raid battle rule, since I feel like it makes me earn the Pokemon, and there's actual stakes, instead of just walking up to one of these Bunnelby and catching it. But I'll do it later, because that's a little dangerous. I'll do it before the first gym. I'll try to get off all the encounters before the first gym. But for now, let's just get moving. Where am I going? Oh, I'm just supposed to go to the next town, which is over there. But I want to keep clicking on as many of these dens as possible, get as many watts as I can, even if I don't do the raids. I can use watts to buy some pretty good stuff, like these XP candies. Which normally I wouldn't really use, but there are only 3 of the small ones, so I'll just use them on Dreepy since it's kind of behind in levels compared to Funky. There we go, problem solved. You know, the funny thing is, those EXP candies are like the only way to get solo XP in this game, now thinking about it. Okay, so this is a Magikarp raid. Hold on. I could do this raid. It is just a Magikarp, so I don't think it'd be as bad. Is this still the Rolling Fields? No, this is Westlake Axwell. Actually, I could count it, but I don't think I will. I did say I'd do the, whatever this place is called, the Dappled Grove. I'll come back for Watchtower and Westlake Axwell, once I beat the first gym. Alright, well, it does suck that it died, but hey, whatever. Let's just go on and head to the first town. Actually, screw it, I'm doing the Magikarp raid. An encounter's an encounter, right? And I did click on it, so I feel like that's kind of an encounter, because it like shows me the Pokemon. Plus, like, I think I can actually take down this raid. Unless I die, then that would suck. So this is my encounter for West Lake Axwell. So next time I'll come back to Dappled Grove and also the Watchtower once I beat the first gym. I feel like I actually have a chance at this one since I have a grass type. I am risking my Grookey here, but it should be fine. I didn't really have a chance in the last one. I mean, it was close. I feel like if we got lucky, like if Snorlax didn't make itself useless, and if Bullfish got more than one poison, even though it was using Poison Jab every turn. Okay, well this time I'm gonna Dynamax immediately, just like I did last time, because I can actually set up grassy terrain with max overgrowth, so that would help me a lot in subsequent turns. This should do decent damage, right? Yeah, it is a Magikarp, so yeah, this is definitely a much higher chance at winning this raid, based on that max strike damage, which is just like max tackle, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's good damage. And it's gonna go up after the grassy terrain. I feel like certain flying types are like at a slight disadvantage with Dynamax, since like the terrain setting moves, grass, fairy, psychic, and fire, grass, fairy, psychic, and electric don't affect flying types. So it might actually be a detriment for you to use electric flying, or like grass flying types in this game, and Dynamax them at least. Because the most impactful Dynamax ones, it also favors certain types. That's kind of the problem I have with it. I don't hate it as a mechanic. I do think it's worse than like Megazord Z moves, but I don't hate it. It is kind of strange how much it favors certain types, though. Because for example, if you just Dynamax a normal type, your stab move, all it does is lower the speed of enemy Pokemon. It doesn't do anything. Like, for example, like the grass one sets up grassy terrain, the water one makes it rain, the fire makes it sunny. Like stuff like the weather setters and also the terrain setting moves, and even just like max fighting type, which just raises attack stat, or I don't remember which one it is that raises special attack, but stuff like that, those are just like way better. I feel like it's pretty biased by type in that way. Oh. Yeah, it's probably gonna catch. It's just a Magikarp. Cool, we actually managed to get an encounter after losing Wooloo to a Axial raid. Okay. I will count the Dynamax dens as encounters from now on, since I did it with this one. Like if I click on one and I see what Pokemon it is, that's gonna be an encounter if it's in a new area. I can't just go to a different den because that one's too hard, for example. I just have to say, oh, I can't do this because it's forfeiting it. Like, I'll just give up and run away if it's... And then that would obviously lose the encounter. Okay, let's get trading then. It is really annoying how I have to turn on the connecting to the internet. Like, why would I want a surprise trade if I'm not connected to the internet? Come on. It makes me, this is why I need to use the box to... This is what I meant by use the box for trading purposes. I just have to move them to the box. I'm not going to do that with team members because that would heal them, and I'm not going to take team members out of the box to add to my team for that purpose, if that makes sense. Let's see. Nice thing is, I can actually just surprise trade without, without having to do anything, because I can just keep walking around. And now we can see people in the wild area. Is it just me, or does the wild area get noticeably, like, laggier, like, frame rate-wise when I'm connected to the internet? I think it does, because I feel like it's laggier. Hello. But they give you stuff, too. Actually, I feel like them giving me, like, Stardust is kind of broken. I'm not going to talk to them anymore. I don't want to be given any crazy items like... I don't know. I don't know what they give me, but I don't want to talk to them anymore. Yeah, this game's, like, way laggier when it's connected to the internet. It's actually really bad. Trust me, this isn't me. I'm playing it on my Switch. And it's docked, so it should be, like, the best possible performance. It's just how it is. It's not super well optimized. Right, let's see what the trade is. I'm not gonna cut for this first one if I get something actually good. That is not something I can use, although I would like to keep it. If it's below level 10, then I will keep it. Oh, no, not level 10, level 20. Level 20 is my badge limit. I'm guessing for some reason I'm thinking that this Hydreigon is not below level 20, but something crazy is making me think that. And it has a really high Dynamax level. Oh well. It's good that I got it, honestly, since usually Hydreigon's a huge pain to evolve when I'm completing the Pokédex, because it evolves so late. I'm actually super happy that I got it, because once I beat this game and I try to complete the Pokédex, I don't need to get Hydreigon. Can I buy anything off you guys? I don't have enough. I could buy some heal balls, but those aren't very useful since I'm trading everything anyways. Alright, let's just try one more time. I'll do cuts if this one isn't it. I'll just sit here until I get a trade that I can actually use. Sock? I mean, I guess that has potentially gonna be low enough level, although I highly doubt it. I feel like I should limit them to level 10. I feel like if I get a level 20 Pokemon, it still wouldn't really be fair. I'm not even level 10 yet for my team members. 23, okay. Doesn't matter anyways. I think I'll limit it. I think I'll always just limit it to whatever my highest level Pokemon is. So I'll just keep it as level 9 or 10. I just don't want to be getting super high level Pokemon, because even if I get something that's level 15, that wouldn't really... Oh, I didn't realize that was a... I didn't realize that was a person, I thought it was an NPC. I don't really want to get crazy Pokemon, so... Especially even if it's like level 15, it'd be like over leveled, so I'm just going to try to keep it to Pokemon that are lower level than the Pokemon I have on my team. Alright, let's check out this trade. Okay, it looks like this one's it. A Squirtle. This is literally the Sulk trade. I didn't even need to cut, but I didn't know that until I saw it. It's probably low enough level, right? Yeah, it's level 5. Okay, cool. This is another member of the team. It's not of the normal type. It's not the greatest nature, but it is Cheek Pouch. Oh yeah, I do like Squirtle. I did say that before, so I'm happy with this. It's one of the few early game rodents that I actually don't mind anymore, because like it actually has good stats, and I love it for that. I love when early game Pokemon that normally they just make complete garbage, like or Linoon, can actually be used. Like Linoon solves that in this game by being a 3-stage Pokemon, and Squirtle solves it by having good stats. I love the music here too. Alright, well, hold on, let me turn off the internet, because this is starting to bother me. These, the notifications you get are really annoying. But they also don't really go away quickly. Okay, cool. Alright, well I've already done this part of the game, so I'm gonna skip around a little bit, just because I'm gonna do a bit of exploring through Wonderlocke anyways, and I have a few items I can get by walking around, and people I can talk to get things, so there we go. I said I was gonna do a bit of exploring, but I realized I don't really have time for that, so instead I'm just gonna add Squobit to the team. It's just a normal Squobit, but I can give it a Oranberry to make it super tanky. I'm actually gonna name it first because it doesn't have a name. This also proves that I can name traded Pokemon, so this is a good showcase. I think I'm gonna name it Chip. I like that name. I was gonna either go with that or Peanut or something. For a Pokemon you got from another trainer, you only get one go at changing its name, so that's how it works. If it hasn't been named, you can change its name. Alright, cool. I'll try to train it up too, but not right now. I'll do it next time when I'm actually doing stuff. For now, I'm gonna end this episode. I'll probably do all that stuff. You have a Bumblebee, would you trade it for Squobit? That's such a weird trade. Why would I ever do that? Like, you can catch Squobit literally everywhere, and you can catch Bumblebee literally everywhere. I feel like it should be Bumblebee for maybe something rarer. Anyways, it doesn't matter. See you next time. I'll explore the city, and then I'll get back with all the items I get. Yeah, see you then.